The following video is brought to you through the generous support of viewers like you. If you like this content, then please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. And for those who are in the position to donate, this channel thanks you. And so does this orange cat.
I swear, this is so relaxing. Anywho, I am Mecca. We're in the middle of washing the deck, washing the deck. It's ASMR time. I know it's not really metal. It's very much more like, what are they? Why are they?
What are they? Why are they? What do they mean?
Zen power washies. But we have to take some time to talk about my least favorite movie making person. Oh, you know him, you love him. And actually, nobody knows him or loves him. His name is Alex Kurtzman, and why he says that his biggest failure was not Star Trek. I know, not Star Trek, not the Xena Hercules scene where they're throwing pigs and or babies in the air. No, he says the Mummy reboot is the biggest failure of his life. Star Trek would like a word with you, Alex Kurtzman. First off, I loved the Brendan Fraser Mummy movies. I thought they, well, at least the first couple, they were pretty fun for just dumb popcorn movies. The second one was kind of bad with the CGI, but they were just fun, dumb popcorn movies. Love Egyptology, love Egyptian things. I have actual mummy beads, so I'm a bit of an Egyptologist fanatic, right? I'm not an Egyptologist, but I pretend I could be one when I watch documentaries and mummy road shows and all this stuff. I love the Universal monsters. I always love them. I was excited that we were gonna get more Universal. And this was one of the most idiotic choices that they ever did. Remember, we were gonna get Angelina Jolie in the Universal Dark universe. It was going to be a whole cinematic universe. It was going to get rid of all the superheroes that everybody's burned out on and bring in all the classic movie monsters again. The Mummy, the Invisible Man, yeah, all of the good ones. You had Russel Crow coming in. You had Johnny Depp coming into this universe. Everybody loves him again. And Alex Kurtzman screwed it all up for everybody. All of them. He screwed it up for Angelina Jolie, Russell Crowe, everyone. Tom Cruise. I've never been a fan of Tom Cruise. But man, this dark universe could have been a thing. Alex Kurtzman is no longer keeping his feelings about making the Mummy under wraps. Do I need my and ding? Oh, is he gonna be... Rob, do you want to do your Alex Kurtzman impression? Alex Kurtzman, who is a writer. Alex Kurtzman, who is a writer.
Oh wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
That's the funniest thing I've seen. That's funnier than every comedy I've seen in the past 20 years. Hollywood Reporter called Alex Kurtzman a writer.
Oh, that's hysterical.
A director and an executive producer on Showtime's new sci-fi series, The Man Who Fell to Earth, opened to the binge-worthy podcast on Friday about his brutal experience as Helmer of the Tom Cruise starring film that was intended to reboot the Mummy franchise. Yeah, but didn't they just turned it into like the American Werewolf in the Mummy, right? Because he was seeing his dead friend in the mirror.
I didn't see it. It probably had something to do with magic blood, or...
Oh, it probably did. Yeah, I think he did. I think it did have something to do with magic blood. I think that, I watched, whose review? Probably AVGN's, probably Cinemassacre's review. I think it does have to do with magic blood. Tell me in the comments or in chat, does it? Writer, director, and executive producer. Okay, the project was released in June 2017 and had been envisioned as launching Universal's cinematic dark universe, focusing on the studio's movie monsters, which was unsuccessful, critically and commercially, and Kurtzman hasn't directed a feature since.
Thank God.
Yeah, but he's been stuck doing crapping Star Trek. He's been ruining Star Trek for us, and it's been terrible. I tend to subscribe to the point of view that you learn nothing from your success and you learn everything from your failures. Could you just succeed once, though?
Yeah,
has he had any successes?
Well, technically he has,
What?
but everything is very short-lived. Hawaii Five-0, I mean, a lot of television
that was
stuff.
somebody else's work, though, that established
Star
that.
Trek 09 technically was a success, but everything peters out.
There's his and. He's got an and.
And, ding.
Oh, he's got an and.
Ding.
And that was probably the biggest failure of my life.
Ding.
Both professionally and personally, there's
And-
there's about a million things I regret about it, but it also gave me so many gifts that are inexpressibly beautiful. I didn't become a director until I made that movie, and it wasn't beautiful because it was well directed. It was because it wasn't. What? What kind of hooey is this? It's hooey.
What kind of like new age mumbo jumbo is this?
It was only beautiful because it wasn't a success. Screw off, Alex Kurtzman. And as brutal as it was in many ways. And ding! You're gonna have to add him in post probably, unless I can get him. And as brutal as it was in many ways, and as many cooks as in the kitchen as it were, I'm grateful for the opportunity to make those mistakes because it rebuilt me into a tougher person, and it also built me into a clearer filmmaker he shared, and that's been the real gift. And I feel all those gifts in time because I'm very clear now when I have a feeling that it doesn't feel right. I am not quite about it anymore. I will literally not proceed when I feel that feeling. It's not worth it. I will not proceed when I feel that feeling. What kind of idiot is this? It's not worth it to me. And you can't get to the place of gratitude until you've had that kind of experience. Jenny Laments, who is also a writer and executive producer on The Man Who Fell to Earth, was a guest with Kurtzman on the podcast. Laments, who has a story credit on The Mummy, says she's very grateful to have worked on the film and added, "I don't think I could be here now without that experience." Yeah, you guys had to destroy the entire Dark Universe.
This reads very much like an Alex Kurtzman interview.
Ding, 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 ding. Alex Kurtzman, so really, he's just making excuses for The Mummy failing now. Yeah, at least, well, he's getting away from Star Trek. Yeah, they thank F that said, wait, so I thought I saw somebody saying thank the F he got away from Star Trek. Then it scrolled, and I think this is my migraine still messing with me.
His malignant influence is still present on it.
Yeah. I mean, he's away from Star Trek now, but Akiva Goldsman isn't doing any better.
Akiva Goldsman is just as big a hack.
Right? And they both are terrible. So Alex Kurtzman and Ding and Alex Kurtzman, and that's his new name. Alex Kurtzman and says that The Mummy is the biggest failure of his life, not Star Trek. No. Well, all right, I can give him that because it's a much bigger property. It's a much bigger IP. It had actual movie stars attached to it, and he destroyed that all for everybody. For Angelina Jolie, Russel Crowe, Johnny Depp, Tom Cruise. Who else was going to be in it? A lot of people, right?
Yeah, a lot of people. It was a failure to launch.
Let's see.
You ever see the rockets on the old films? The rockets blowing up in the launch pad.
There you go. Here was the cast. Who did we miss? Here's everybody who was supposed to be
Russel
Crowe. This guy. Who's this guy? Oh, I can't see him.
Clive Owen.
Javier Bardem.
Javier Bardem. Oh, yeah.
No one. They hadn't cast the Wolfman yet.
So Javier Bardem. All that star power in one place.
Yeah, and he ruined it by being terrible. Alex Kurtzman couldn't make a Tom Cruise movie successful. Alex Kurtzman couldn't make a Tom Cruise movie successful.
That's guaranteed. It's a license.
Alex Kurtzman couldn't make a Tom Cruise movie.
And
it's like, just let that sit there. You know, he lost all of these stars. Yeah, yep. Angelina Jolie was in here too as somebody. I can't remember who.
And
so, what were they thinking? They were thinking that Alex Kurtzman had enough star power to actually... I'm going to go back and watch the deck, I think. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Don't you go anywhere. Or go back to my live chat. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
And you're not adding information.